Welcome to Misano. Welcome to a kind of rainy, stormy garage. We've had absolute perfect conditions all day to ride the new Panigale V2. Hence the reason I am extremely sweaty and I am still adoring the socks that my son bought me for Christmas. But it's good to get out the levers. It's good to evaluate what we've been doing today. The V2S, I thought, might be a little bit underpowered around Misano because Misano is a really, really fast racetrack. When we rode the bike on the launch in Seville, that track is quite twisty, it's quite technical. And a lot of people were saying, well, that's great on a short track, but is it going to work on a faster, longer track? And I think it has. It's so easy to ride, it's so enjoyable, it's so rewarding, and I could do 20 minutes in 36-degree heat, come in, have a short break, do another 20 minutes, back and forth, hugely enjoyable. There was only a few occasions where I wanted just a little bit more power. When you're on a track day and you're up against faster bikes, I just wanted a little bit just to get past the slipstream, just so I could make that safe overtake. Thankfully, Ducati did that. Because over here, we've got the exact same bike, but fitted with the full Termi exhaust. That pushes power to 126 horsepower and reduces weight by 4.5 kilograms. But it's not all about those peak numbers that will impress your friends down the pub. Peak numbers don't tell the full story. What's more usable and drivable is that torque that the full system gives you. You can definitely feel that through the real tight section where I could use third instead of second. There was also a few occasions where instead of revving out in fourth and then jumping on the brakes, I was able to go fourth, then into fifth, then back to fourth because I was pulling more speed down the straight. It's difficult without a stopwatch to compare the two. And we're on a track day with normal riders and I don't want to be pushing people out the way and vice versa. But to me, it feels maybe like 5 or 6 miles an hour quicker down the straight. On terms of lap times, it's difficult to tell, but it's definitely driving out the corners harder. I can use third in places where I couldn't use second, and it's definitely quicker on the top bit. But I think for most, the reason why people will go for the Termi exhaust is, not only does it look awesome, it sounds great. You get a beautiful burble on the overrun when you close the throttle. It sounds epic on the gear changes. You get a real bark, bark. I don't know what the actual technical terminology is for a good bark between gear changes, but this does it exceptionally well. Obviously, we've got to highlight to you that this is a full race system. It isn't road legal, and some tracks won't like the decibel. But in terms of how the difference would feel, I thought you'd be able to feel the difference. I thought you'd be able to feel that extra horsepower, that 126 horsepower, but I didn't think you'd feel so much the low end and that mid-range drive and that torque that the full system has given you. But if you're thinking about V2S and you're thinking you want a little bit more power and a little bit more torque and a little bit more character, then you're not going to be far wrong with a full Termi system. If you want to know any technical questions, exact weight, exact power and the price, fire some questions below and we'll get back to you.